second in my bag. Yeah, second in my bag. I like crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My Coinbase the upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, phones in the van. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction hit a cash register ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, let the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
I gotta get this money on.
Gotta get this money on.
Gotta get this money on. Y'all already know. So yeah, we back. We got some updates for y'all this evening. Make sure you're on the call. If you in the Patreon, we got the call at 7:30. So be on the lookout for the link.
Put that link in. I'll put that link in soon. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so make sure y'all on the lookout for that. But we do got some articles and stuff to go over. We got some updates this evening, some major updates. I was actually shocked. It's a little quiet for these type of updates to come out. Space is quiet as hell. That's how you know everybody numb. But we're gonna talk about SEC Chair Atkins charts pro innovation path for crypto and tokenization regulation. We're gonna talk about Sony Bank sets sights on U.S. crypto market with banking charter application. So yes, Sony Bank we'll talk about that. But and then we have the ship has sailed. So this is Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says U.S. won't return to hostile crypto climate under Gensler. And then let me see. 1 second. All right, and then we got crypto whales. Crypto whales buy $30 million of tokenized gold amid all-time highs. And we have U.S. regulator approves Peter Thiel's Airborne Bank? I don't know, some national charter. It's a national charter from Peter Thiel. So we'll talk about that.
Erebor.
Yeah. And then we got KAIO. How do you pronounce that one? Kaio. This stuff is not easy to pronounce.
KO, probably KO. Yeah.
So anyway, they launched a tokenized version of Hamilton Lane's Senior Credit Opportunities Fund on SEI. So I know we talked about the SEI protocol last week. So that's why we told y'all, don't sleep on SEI. And then we got Coinbase expands India presence with Coin DCX investment. And then we have Binance founder Changpeng Zhao breaks silence on exchange listing fees and airdrops. So I guess he talking now because everybody talking about him. So yeah, we got a couple things to go over. So yeah, make sure here for Sunday news. So yeah, y'all, we about to go ahead and go over some stuff. So let's go ahead and get this shit I can't pronounce out of the way. Let me pull it up real quick.
What's that?
Yeah.
I seen PYUSD minted 300 trillion. Woo.
What?
Oof.
All right, so we'll go over this. Coinbase expands India presence with Coin DCX investment. We'll actually just start with that one. So let me go ahead and share my screen over here. What up, y'all, over here on YouTube? Make sure y'all like the live over here. It's 33 people in here. We should have 33 plus likes. Appreciate y'all. Everybody don't mind just tapping that like button. It takes less than a second for y'all to just tap that like button for us. That really helps us out. Appreciate y'all for sure. I see we ran the likes up after the last live because I went to look at the likes and it's better than most of the other lives, so we'll take it. So appreciate everybody for hitting that like button. So yeah, let me go ahead and pull this up. Actually, okay, we'll start off this one because I can't find the other one I was just talking about. Crypto whale. I don't feel like dealing with Restream today. Crypto whales buy $30 million of tokenized gold amid new all-time highs. So we'll actually start off with that article.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Hold on. Actually, if you already had the other one up, then I'll find it. Hold on. Coinbase. Here it is. There you go.
Oh, now Okay, that's all right.
Okay.
All right. No. You good. So Coinbase. So basically what happened was that Coinbase put more money into CoinDCX, which is a major crypto exchange in India. This helps Coinbase grow in India and in the Middle East, two regions where lots of people are starting to use crypto, right? So what this why India and crypto matters so much is because Coinbase's CEO Brian Armstrong, and if you scroll down, you'll see a picture of him. If you want to show that picture of him, Brian Armstrong says 100 plus million people in these regions hold crypto. And you got your boy.
Why does he do this, gang? He must know we be laughing at him. Now I feel like he's trolling.
Possibly big populations and fast tech adoption is over in India for sure. Important markets for future of digital finance. And Coin DCX, they have 20 million plus users, and their annual revenue is about $141 million, and their assets under custody is 1.2 billion. And they are known for working with regulators and focusing on safe trading, right? And then what Coinbase said is this investment shows confidence in DCX's leadership and business model, and the deal still needs regulatory approval before it's final. And this is gonna, boost a big global exchange backing a local lender can increase user confidence. It's a big boost and more access. So it could lead to better products, more liquidity, and easier crypto access to India and the Middle East, which it will, because Coinbase is definitely a good distributor in that manner. And then Coinbase is clearly betting on growth outside of the United States, and reportedly even applied for a U.S. national bank charter with the OCC to deepen its regulated footprint. So it looks like Coinbase is trying to get in. He's still trying to get in on the world, on that world market share when it comes to exchanges. Oh, you crazy over there.
I'm just trying to like come on now, y'all. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Tested. But go ahead, D. Sorry.
No. That was really it. That was really it.
Okay.
Yeah, he over there. He over there trying to get, because there's a lot of people that have crypto in India. I mean, it's a lot of jokers that got crypto in India.
He look like the only hair he got on his body is his eyebrows.
Yeah, fam.
Like it's the test.
Homeboy may not be from here. He may not be from here, fam.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I say that seriously. I say that seriously as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
So some of y'all ain't ready for that type of conversation, though.
We are not the same. I am a Martian.
There's people out there that not from here, fam. That you walk past
every day, but some people ain't ready for that.
No,
but so Coinbase, okay. So Robbie said, how many of that is AI wallets? I guess with the whole Coinbase, probably a lot. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever.
Yeah.
Coinbase
maybe half. Maybe half.
Maybe more than half. Shit, y'all know they be botting it up these days. You never know.
They do.
But them expanding to India makes a lot of sense. So I'm not surprised. Everybody's global now. Everybody's got, everybody trying to get like Ripple. And yeah, everybody's expanding their presence globally because it's getting ready to be flipped that motherfucking switch time. So everybody get ready. So let's talk about Binance real quick. So Binance founder Jianping Zhao,
CZ.
He breaks silence on exchange listing fees and airdrops. Yeah, CZ. Talk about it, CZ.
CZ. Oh, thank you, Miss Phyllis over there on YouTube. She said congrats on the 3-year red hoodie video.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's the video that opened my eyes, and I appreciate your time and knowledge on crypto. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Absolute. So Binance founder CZ posted an unpopular opinion about how crypto exchanges list new tokens. He said good projects don't need to pay to get listed. Exchanges will want them because users do. Well, I guess when you the best in the world, when you the biggest in the world, you could say shit like this, right?
Yeah. He
So
would know. He would know.
yeah. Like when it comes to exchanges, just think of Binance like the soccer of this shit. You know, when it comes to exchanges, soccer, because you know how soccer is not mad popular in the United States, but it's popular outside the United States. Binance is the soccer of this exchange space, and Coinbase, I say, is like the football, American football. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that global reach, but in America they run it. So a group called CJ Tech accused Binance of charging high listing fees, which they probably are, making projects pay for airdrops, and requiring a $2 million BNB security deposit.
How much? Say that again.
Yo, this is what jokers they're being accused of. Charging high listing fees, making projects pay for airdrops, and requiring a $2 million BNB security deposit. If you're an artist or you were an artist back in the day, you know there was a lot of shit that you had to do to pay for play, right? If you wanted to get your shit on, or if you wanted to perform somewhere, sometimes you had to pay to the promoter or whatever. That's what this shit sounds like. You got to pay to play. But CZ's like, nah, fam. Binance denied these claims, saying the deposit, when used, is refundable and meant to protect users and keep projects accountable. And his main point,
I don't believe it. When did he get the deposit? So the deposit is million.
who?
So he didn't deny. He didn't deny the amount.
Well, this so CZ's main points was build real value for users instead of complaining about fees or airdrops. And then different exchanges use different models. So open listing, selective listening with fees, listings that require airdrops to users, listings with the security deposits. And another point of his is it's a decentralized world. No one forces a single model. Focus on your own project, not attacking others. So that doesn't seem like he's
saying mind your business about the popular project. If your project is not as popular, you need to mind your business. Don't worry about what I got going on with these other people. Worry about your shit. That's basically what he's saying.
There's more. So Binance's response to these allegations, because Binance had a response and CZ had a response. So Binance went the more political route. Binance says it doesn't profit from the listing process, and it calls the accusations about dumping tokens false and unproven. And then they criticize CJ Tech for sharing confidential communications without permission. So they're not denying it, though. They're not denying it.
So that is outrageous. And y'all, but why y'all don't have a coin? Why y'all don't? For what?
Oh man, CJ Tech, they whoever they are, I don't know who CJ Tech is, but they just got on the list. They just got put on the list. They might have blacklisted themselves. I'm just saying. So they didn't dispute anything. All he said was just mind your business. Mind your business. We got this from here. And Binance is just mad that CJ Tech is releasing this information. This was confidential. It must have been confidential emails and confidential conversations, with this shit. So if you want to put your shit on Binance, $2 million.
I'm glad he exposed it. It needed to be exposed so people would know, like, did y'all so basically XRP, XLM, HBAR, and all them, they ain't have to pay. They just they got listed. I wonder if Zebec had to pay Kraken, but they have high demand though. So basically CG saying if your token ain't got high demand, you gonna have to pay. But if it's high demand, you good. And if if your token don't have high demand, just mind your business. Don't ask questions. Just pay. That's what he's saying over there at Binance. So but he ain't the CEO no more, is he?
He's the founder. He's the founder. I don't think he's the CEO.
Okay.
He still is. I think he's still like in a consultant type of role because
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere again.
That's his baby. That's his baby.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. Okay. So we got some. I want to talk about SEC chair real quick, Atkins, and then we'll go right to Brad Garland House. But SEC chair Atkins charts pro innovation path for crypto and tokenization regulation. So let's see what he talking about over here with the SEC. So the SEC chair, so Paul Atkins is signaling a shift toward a friendlier, more innovation-oriented approach to regulating crypto with clearer rules, fewer surprises, and possibly a special innovation exemption. So what he's proposing or saying, so create clear guidelines on when a on when a crypto token is considered a security. And then he's saying introduce an innovation exemption. So a kind of regulatory safety zone, letting new crypto projects launch more quickly under lighter rules initially. And then also update old rules so they work better with blockchain, tokenized assets, and on-chain systems. Then he's saying let platforms with existing registrations like broker dealers also deal with non-security tokens today, and then pull back or cancel a bunch of proposed rules from the prior administration that he thinks were overreaching, especially where crypto was concerned. So this matters because it's going to be less uncertainty. So right now, many crypto projects hesitate because they're unsure whether they'll be hit with enforcement actions. Clear rules will reduce that fear. And then more innovation. So with an exemption or lighter early rules, startups might move faster and experiment more. And then we have integration with finance. So tokenized assets, stocks, bonds, etc., coming on chain could become more common, bridging crypto and traditional markets. And then, of course, there's balance, risk, and growth. So the SEC still wants to deter fraud and abuse, but Atkins is trying to meet innovation with thoughtfulness, not fear. So, so yeah, it look like we got a pretty good leader over there at the SEC. It's like night and day from Gary Gensler. Excuse me, for sure. So y'all see what he's trying to do. So I like this innovation exemption. I like this. So people can go ahead and start complaining, and let's go ahead and innovate and get things started while we have the administration that is going to allow innovation to come into America. Like I said, same about your political views, but the fact of the matter is the prior administration stifled innovation when it came to the financial sector, and this is a fact. This administration is not stifling innovation when it comes to finance here in America, and that's a fact. So take it or leave it. I don't care if you don't like it, but that's what it is.
Yeah, that is what it is. That is what it is.
I'm talking about finance.
That's it.
I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about the financial sector. One administration stifled it. This one is not. That's the difference. And in turn, we've had to wait. We probably were supposed to be multi-millionaires 2-3 years ago. But because of the last administration held everything up, here we are, still 2025, trying to just undo everything that they did. we literally spent this whole year up until we've spent this whole year undoing everything that they did to stifle innovation. That's what 2025 was. We had to spend this whole year to undo everything they did, and we're trying to bring in regulations at the same time. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get the market structure bill passed, which is the Clarity Act, in 2025. We may not get that till 2026 because we've had to spend this whole year clearing the rules of the road, and that's just a fact. So shout out to Paul Atkins for this shift toward a friendlier, more innovation-oriented approach with clear rules. You know what I'm saying? So all of that oversight and all that extra shit they was doing. I love this exemption route he's going. So this is great for the financial sector. So we can move on.
Now we need to move on. So
I said moving on up towards Jefferson status. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
2026 to 2030. Yeah. Get your mind right, fam. Get your mind right.
Because this year, that's the thing that everybody got to understand. Because I know a lot of us was looking forward to this year being the year that we go kaboom. The kaboom could start. You know what I'm saying? You know how you gotta light the bomb up before. I mean, what's it called? I don't play Call of Duty. What's the damn thing y'all be getting and light up and throw it, and then a grenade.
Oh, grenade.
Yeah. You gotta pull the grenade first, and then it go boom.
Take the pin out. Take the pin out. Yep.
Yeah, you gotta take the pin out. So we probably is gonna take the pin out in 2025. We can still take the pin out. Yeah.
And hold it. And hold that money.
Yeah. Take the pin out. Now when we go kaboom, I don't know. But this year we're probably taking the pin out. because we just need that. We need that clarity at sign. But we see what's going on here. Like I said, we had to spend this year undoing all that bullshit from the last administration in the financial sector. Because everybody getting their feelings. He's still a bad track. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about finance. Okay, let's get rich. Let's get rich.
President said, I think they done took it out.
I think they don't. They might have. So yeah. Shout out to my boy Robbie. He said definitely 2026 to 2030. So yeah, next 4 years about to be insane. If you're in these digital assets, you're in gold and silver. These next 4 years about to be insane. So get ready. So this next article, let's go over Sony real quick since my boy Robbie said he here for the Sony. So Sony Bank set sights on U.S. crypto market with banking charter application. So we're gonna go over this real quick.
Okay.
So Sony Bank has applied for a U.S. national banking charter, so it can issue stable coins and offer crypto custody services in a regulated way. I'm gonna say this one more time. Sony Bank has applied for a U.S. national banking charter so it can issue stable coins and offer crypto custody services in a regulated way. So yeah, this is huge. So Sony Bank, which is in Japan, is behind this. Sony Bank is behind this. They're not just dabbling. They're trying to build full-blown regulated crypto services in the U.S. via their U.S. arm, Connectia Trust. So that is the subsidiary. I can never say that fucking word, but Connectia Trust. So for those of you who don't know, what a banking charter is, it's an official approval from U.S. banking regulators. So in this case, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, or the OCC, they're going to operate as a national bank. So that gives Sony the legal backing to do more than just crypto stuff. They can run banking operations under regulated rules. So what will Sony be able to do if the charter is approved? Issue stable coins. That y'all know that's tokens pegged to the US dollar. That's huge. Custody and manage digital assets. So securely holding crypto on behalf of clients, possibly with fiduciary responsibilities. Why now? The stablecoin market is huge. It's currently over $300 billion. Regulatory clarity in the U.S. is improving with laws like the Genius Act passing and the pending Clarity Act. So Sony already has some crypto blockchain experience and earlier blockchain projects. So they want to be one of the first big tech plus bank players in regulated crypto in the U.S. So approval is not guaranteed. So y'all remember that competition is real. So you have other firms like Coinbase, Circle, and Stripe. They have also sought or hold crypto-friendly banking charter or licenses. So Sony will have to, they gotta move around with that. Regulations could change. So even if approved, future laws or regulatory interpretations might limit or change what Sony can do. And then, of course, trust and security matters. So issuing stablecoins and holding people's digital assets comes with big responsibilities. So people will expect safety, transparency, and compliance. Let me tell you why Sony getting approved. They have
go ahead.
The biggest gaming system ever right now. With the PS5. So whenever they come out with the next, with PS6 or whatever the fuck they're gonna call it, it's gonna be huge. GTA is gonna be huge. Everybody and their mama, because if you don't have a PS5 right now, you're gonna go get one, or you're gonna go get GTA.
We 8 months from GTA.
We 8 months from GTA, and GTA is a dead giveaway. So I don't know if y'all saw it, but I sent it to D. But y'all go. If y'all want to call me the insider, you can call me the insider. But I told y'all that it's been leaked out by an insider that GTA will be giving out crypto rewards. Shout out to who sent me that over here on Instagram. If I can find the DM, I got y'all. But yeah, because I sent that to D immediately. Here it is. Think I'm fucking playing.
Woo! Turn it up.
Yes. GTA confirmed by insider sources. I'm sorry. Let me show y'all over here on YouTube. Make sure y'all see my screen. Hold on. Let me make us a little bit bigger. There you go. So yes, GTA 6. Confirmed by insider sources to include in-game crypto rewards. So we're not surprised. So that's a dead giveaway that everything gonna be done before May 2026.
And remember, back in April, because you just reminded me of something. Sony already started beginning accepting USDC for payments in Singapore. So it's already happening. It's just not happening in your neighborhood. It's just not happening in your hood. It's not happening in your city, your state, your region. So they already doing it. This is just the next step that they got to do to dominate. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they already partnered with Crypto.com. They partnered with Crypto.com.
Right. It makes sense for them to have a banking charter if GTA is going to be the next level of gaming. I can have Robbie come up here and he can nerd y'all out real quick on the gaming side. If I had time, I would, but I don't have too much time today. Maybe we can do that tomorrow if Robbie got time. We'll get with Robbie and see when he got time. We could do a little live on gaming, especially with this information coming out, and we could really go there as far as this is going to get approved. Sony going to have a lot of money coming through there. This is okay. Robbie said tomorrow most likely. Okay, so we'll hop on tomorrow. We'll dig into that because we don't have time today. We got to do our Patreon call. We got to start this $50 challenge, but we'll get into that tomorrow. So I'm gonna hold off. But yeah, Sony, if you ain't got no PS5, you might want to go grab that. Because it's money to make. I ain't saying go grab the game to go be a bum. I'm saying go grab the game because you might want to start playing GTA 5. So when GTA 6 get here, you know what I'm saying, you know what you're doing. I know people like me, I might have to sit down and play it a little bit because I don't play games enough. But I play a little bit, but I need to get like that because I'm trying to get paid too. I'm sitting here telling y'all to get paid. Hell, I'm getting paid too. Fuck that. Shit, we got a whole little community over here. We might need to start a little server or something. And really, I'm talking about not just me and D. I'm talking about everybody getting paid. I'm trying, y'all know me, I'm trying to put everybody on. I'm not here to make money in y'all face. I want everybody making money with us. So right. Shit, we might have to look into that truthfully. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. So shout out to Robbie. So yeah, if we got time, Robbie can hop on tomorrow. We'll do that. No promises, but hopefully he can hop on and then we'll go from there. So let's talk about Brad Garlinghouse real quick.
What garlic bread talking about?
Garlic bread. Oh, we go with. But Brad Garlinghouse is making it known that this ship has sailed. So Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says the U.S. won't return to hostile crypto climate under Gensler. So he's saying we're not going back to that. Them days is over. And I'm glad he spoke up and said that because a lot of people been trying to act bearish because of this damn shutdown. It's like, bro, I'm so glad he came out to remind y'all that them days is over. Okay. So yes, let me see. Let me go to Brad real quick. Yes, so Garlinghouse says the U.S. probably won't go back to the harsh crypto regulatory regime seen under SEC Chair Gary Gensler. The ship has sailed. So what he means, in the past under Gensler, the SEC was aggressive. Many enforcement actions against crypto projects. Hold on. What constitutes a security? I had a typo. Okay, anyway, we had all this discrepancy over what constitutes a security. So Garlinghouse argues that those days are behind us. He believes that the industry has moved too far forward for regulators to just flip back into a rigid, hostile stance. So he uses metaphors like you can't put the genie back in the bottle and the ship has sailed to suggest reversal is unlikely. So he criticizes traditional finance for denying crypto firms the same access to core financial infrastructure like Federal Reserve master accounts. He says crypto firms should follow rules, KYC, AML, but also get fair treatment. So he brings up Ripple's legal battle with the SEC. It took huge. I'm kind of sick of him bringing it up. Like, have another talking point now, because we're not brainwashed for that shit no more. I mean, the XRP army is, so they probably love when he brings it up. But even zoomed out from that, like, Brad, we see you. I see what you're doing. Like, stop that shit. Stop that shit because it's turning me off. Because I want you to be a better actor.
Like, maybe for the newbies, man. Maybe for the newbies, he just reiterating some shit.
About the newbies, y'all. Look, fuck all that. Stop. maybe, but I'm just kind of tired of him bringing it up. Like, he just brings that up to, I don't know. I don't know if that gets them views or whatever. It's a game. It's a game.
definitely a
It
game.
was, yeah, but yeah, he brings up the legal battle with the SEC over XRP. It took huge resources to gain clarity. He suggests the industry should have that clarity more broadly without each project needing a lawsuit to find out where they stand. So this matters because of a confidence boost. So if regulators back off the hostile approach, more projects might launch in the US. And then we have regulatory clarity. So less uncertainty means investors and developers have more confidence. Fair access. So the push for equal infrastructure access, like Fed accounts, is a big deal. It could fundamentally change how crypto firms operate in the real financial system. And then we have to watch the politics. So even if the sentiment is shifting, laws, enforcement actions, and regulatory interpretations still carry power. So yeah, shout out to Brad. He's speaking up, giving everybody
Yeah,
confidence.
I guess
that
he
they
had to say something. It was his cue to say something now, because
Yeah. You give
we ain't
everybody
heard from him in about a month or two. So
yeah, he had to give everybody confidence that them days is over.
yeah, I
Yeah, so
heard.
I guess it was his turn. I heard you. I see you, Brad.
Yeah, we see you, fam. We see you.
Right.
We get it. So
He had niggas for a minute though. Then I was like, I saw right through his ass. He fucked up with me one time. Once you slip up with me, that's it. I don't look at you the same. That's but But yeah, let me see. Okay, so shout out to Brad. Let's talk about these crypto whales. So crypto whales buy $30 million of tokenized gold to bid new all-time highs.
yeah, these crypto wells, these jokers got the big bread. I wonder why they buying gold. Oh, wonder why. Ain't the price of gold up? So, my bad. Here we go. So basically, what happened was gold hit a new record price around 4,200 per ounce, fam. 4,200. I was telling y'all to get into gold when it was under $2,000, and I know that was probably steep for y'all, but now they're more than doubled. Fam. So two big crypto investors, whales, bought over $30 million of XAUT, which is Tether's tokenized gold. That means they bought digital tokens that represent real gold. One wallet bought about 2,800 of it, which is about 12 million, and the other wallet, they got the address and everything, bought about 4,400, which is about 18 million, 18.7 million. What is tokenized gold, you say? It's a crypto token that tracks the price of real gold. You can hold it and own it in your wallet, self-custody, move it quickly, and trade it 24/7 without storing physical bars. Because you already know Tether got all that gold. They got all that gold. They got all that gold. We talked about them earlier. They bailing people out. Like, listen, they doing everything they can to not get off of that throne as far as stable coins, as far as a legitimate company. XAUT is about $1 billion in market cap, and Pax Gold, PAXG, is bigger at about 1.3 billion. And why did the whales buy now? Because crypto markets had a huge crash with $19 billion in liquidations. So some investors may rotate into safer, quote unquote, assets like gold. Buying tokenized gold lets them get the gold exposure without, leaving crypto rails. It's just another way to get an asset without holding the actual gold, which is, could be smart on their part. So the big picture is that gold's total value is massive, around 29.27 trillion, bigger than any single company. So for comparison, Nvidia is around 4.5 trillion and Bitcoin is around 2.21 trillion. So gold's total value is at 29 trillion. So gold still hold a lot of weight out here in these streets, fam. So it broke above 4,000 back on October 8th, and it's still above 4,000. So yeah, fam. Gold ain't going nowhere. I remember watching interviews back in 2021 with dudes talking about, like, yeah, I'm buying gold right now. Because ain't nobody else buying it. And all them guys is up, fam. All them guys is up. So whether you're getting tokenized gold or regular gold, fam, safe haven. Yep.
Shout out to Daniel for the super chat. He said buy physical gold and spot XRP, not tokenized. Shout out to Daniel. For real. Repotting assets, repotting assets.
Well, I wonder who those wallets were, though. I wonder who those wallets were that bought that. Because, $30 million in tokenized gold, that's a lot.
Yeah, not for sure. Okay, so we got U.S. regulator approves Peter Thiel's backed Erebor, how you say it, Erebor Bank for national charter.
Yeah. So
Okay, this Silicon
just,
Valley back. Okay.
just to give you some background on who Peter Thiel is, this is who is involved with this. Peter Thiel is a famous investor from Silicon Valley, entrepreneur. He co-founded PayPal and sold it, to eBay back in 2002, right? And Facebook, he was the first outside investor in Facebook in 2004, joined the board and made a landmark early bet on social media. So back in 2004, he was an early investor in Facebook, the first outside investor in Facebook. And then with Palantir, he co-founded Palantir, which is a big data analytics company used by governments and enterprises. And he co-founded this venture capital firm that invested in companies like SpaceX, Airbnb, Stripe, and more. So he's in the mix of all these companies that have been around for quite some time. He kind of knows what he's doing. So a new bank called Erebor Bank, Erebor, just got preliminary approval from the OCC to become a national bank. So
a lot of people trying to become a national bank out here, gang.
I mean, if somebody has the means and the resources to do it, it's definitely Peter Thiel. So it's backed by big Silicon Valley names, including Peter Thiel's Founders Fund. The founders are Palmer Luckey, who is the creator of Oculus, and Joe Lonsdale, who's the co-founder of Palantir. So Erebor wants to focus on stablecoins and digital assets as its core part of business, not just as a side service. And this matters because after Silicon Valley Bank collapsed in 2023, remember, we talked about that. Many tech and crypto startups struggle to find banks. So Erebor aims to fill that gap with fully regulated crypto-friendly banks. Getting the OCC preliminary approval in just 4 months suggests that regulators are becoming more open to carefully supervised digital asset banking. This joke got approved in 4 months from the OCC to become a national bank. So what preliminary approval means is it still needs a FDIC insurance, to protect deposits. And it needs a strong capital buffer. It needs at least 12% tier 1 leverage ratio for the first 3 years. And regulator no objection for senior leadership team. And the bank plans to be digital only, headquartered in Columbus, Ohio, led by co-CEOs Owen Rappaport and Jacob Hirschman. And what they plan to do is handle stablecoin transactions, hold some digital assets on its own balance sheet for operations, and provide compliance first enterprise grade services for tech and crypto companies. Damn, yo. Peter Thiel is like, that joker did everything. He did everything. PayPal, Facebook, Palantir, invested in SpaceX, invested in Airbnb, Stripe. What hasn't he done? A bank. Now he got it.
Damn. Everybody trying to get a bank. Everybody getting a bank now.
Yep.
That's how y'all know it's enough money to go around. If these niggas know it's competition and they still like, I'm gonna open a bank. That's how y'all know the trickle down effect from this new monetary system and this just us crossing over and going on chain. That's how I told y'all they're gonna just be putting numbers in. Sky's the limit. We finna be talking about quadrillions and what is it? Centimillion. What is it? I know Eva says it all the time. Centimillionaires. It's gonna be like we're going to a whole nother level, gang.
Yeah, septillion, septrillion, sextillion, whatever.
Yeah. So
oh shit. So Zoe just brought up 2 important points. He said they're building a massive data center in Columbus, Ohio. I've seen it with my own eyes where this bank is going to be. And also Ready Player One was in Columbus, Ohio. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yep. Shout out to Zoe for that. 100%.
Damn.
So yeah, y'all. Yeah, and thank you, Daniel, for that reminder. You are your own bank. Yeah, centillion. Yeah. All I know is the sky's the motherfucking limit. It's enough money. That's why I keep saying stop gatekeeping. Just stop being an asshole. Stop being, you know what I'm saying, jealous and conniving. It's enough money out here for everybody. There's no need to be a hater no more. It's gonna be enough money out here for everybody. And if even the people that missed this train, you know what I'm saying, about to be on UBI. So they finna be getting free money. So that's how much money that's gonna be out here, is that they gonna be willing to give people universal basic income. That's how much money is out here that they're like, yeah, y'all will give everybody enough money to sustain. You know, even if you just want a basic lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have enough money. Like it's gonna be enough money out here for everybody, gang. Like this is huge. They also shaking people off. That's what the crash was. Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Creative Mind of Bree for sure over there on YouTube. Yeah, a lot of zeros, exactly. A lot of zeros, a lot of commas. That's all I know. That's all I know. More commas, the better. So yeah, y'all, we're getting close to something happening because people are starting to get tired. So if you
they already are. Shit.
Well, people are already tired. So I want to play this video real quick because it kind of correlates to what I was talking about earlier this morning when we were talking about, this is the Red Hoodie anniversary. And what really stirred the pot for me to even get online to make this video is I had the same energy that this dude had right here. Like, this video is right on time to pop up on my timeline. I'm going to play it for y'all. Let me send it over real quick. Because it was right on time. Come on. I hate when this dude is. Yeah. Like I said, if it don't apply, let it fly. If you're a career-oriented person and you like your career, you enjoy your job, if it don't apply, let it fly. Ain't talking to you. Ain't talking to you whatsoever. Honestly, I wish I was like y'all. Damn, I wish you know what I'm saying? Because that would have made shit a little bit more simple. But when you weren't, that wasn't my journey. That wasn't, you know what I'm saying, the story that was written for me before I went into my mother's womb, unfortunately. So, because if you know what I'm saying, if it was meant for me to have them dreams, I would have had them dreams. But let me pull this up. But this is how I know everybody getting tired. Y'all about to see right here. Hold on, here we go. This guy is
what the fuck are we doing on this earth, man? Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't fucking like, but we can't really quit because we got to get the money to pay the bills that they say it's important to pay. What the fuck is the point of this life, man? We go to grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free. Why the fuck did we pay for lights? Well, that's just the way it is. Fuck you. I'm tired of all this that's just the way it is bullshit. This whole fucking system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big-ass fucking plantation, man. A big-ass fucking plantation. What the fuck are we doing here? There are days I don't want to be on this earth. And I'm not saying I want to unalive myself and nothing like that. But I'm tired, man. It's like, what the fuck is the point of any of this? To work till we 60, 70 years old? Most of us ain't gonna fucking live to see 50. But we gotta work to maybe retire. Man, fuck you and all that bullshit, man. I don't give a fuck about who president, left, right, and all this dumbass shit. I'm tired of this whole fucking game, man. It's a big ass game. It's a big ass charade. America is a fucking plantation. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it, man. This shit is exhausting. Like, I don't even want to look for another job. I'm gonna walk in there, they gonna ask me, why do you want this job? Bitch, because I need some fucking money to pay the bills that they tell me is important to pay. Get the fuck out of here, man.
So I wanted to share that with y'all because I know a lot of us felt that to our core. Okay, a lot of us felt it to our core. But listen, everybody is tired of playing. What I'm saying is, I know the UBI is close. I know the new system is close because people are catching on to the scam. He's saying it's a game. It's a game and a scam. It's a scam ass game because it's a game you can't win. And he hit it right on the nose when he said majority of us won't even live to see 50. Yeah. They done jabbed you up. They putting all these different chemicals in the air, all these different diseases. Everything is cancerous. You can't do nothing. People saying they can't even sit in their car like outside of a garage without getting like people dying from carbon monoxide poisoning from the car. So it's like, if you live to see 50, and if you are blessed to see 50, like, nigga, I'm worn out. I'm tired. I'm 50 years old now. Damn. What are we talking about? Like, so a lot of people have caught on to the scam. It's over. It's over. The boomers is the last generation. Y'all was going to get with that shit. The generation after them, I know a lot of them. I don't know what the cutoff is. I got to bring my, I wish Reggie was here because he know the shit off the top of his head. About these. But millennials, I knew that shit wasn't going to fly with us. I could tell when we was in grade school. I'm like, we ain't going to work no 9 to 5s. Y'all will get us for a couple of years with that shit. Maybe a good 5 to 10 before we start catching on and like, I ain't doing this. And that's what's going on. That's what's happening. That's why so many scammers. That's why so many drug dealers. And that's why it's just people out here that just rather take the unemployment or just get on government assistance. It's not worth it. It's not. Because I'm unhappy every day. You know what I'm saying? When people be like, dang, the people out here that's broke, sleeping on people's couch, they the happiest. Yeah. Because they let it all go. They stop playing the game. Call it what you want. You could call them a bum, whatever, have your opinion. But the reason that they happy is because they stopped playing the game. They unplugged. They on the couch, but they unplugged. That's why they not as stressed. Of course, if you want your own, you want to get off the couch, you want to have your own shit. But a lot of people unplugged, gang. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Nah, man, he was saying facts. He was saying facts. I wonder what got him to be like, all right, what who pissed him off today? Who pissed him off today? It was something that broke the back.
His energy is the same energy I had in the Red Hoodie video. I just wasn't yelling as much as he was. But That was my energy. Everything he said was my mentality. That was the energy behind what I was telling everybody to get in crypto and get in blockchain. That was the energy behind it. Because I was frustrated. I was angry. I was just like him. I wasn't suicidal, but I was waking up some days like, what the fuck am I on this earth for? I wasn't born for this. I'm not here for this shit. I'm not here to get up and go to a job I don't like every day. I'm not here for this. This is not why I'm here. Y'all can't sit here and tell me that this is life. This is where I'm supposed to enjoy this. And even if I did have a career that I like, you telling me I'm supposed to be okay with being a grown-ass woman asking another manager or supervisor, can I take a vacation? I'm grown as fuck. I gotta ask for permission. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. You still gotta put in PTO. You still have to put the time in. You still, even if you say, I got unlimited PTO at my job, I got good benefits. You still got to put in the PTO. You still got to tell them that you're going on vacation. And then they'll tell you, oh, we might need you on call.
No, that's a fact.
So I don't care how you flip it. I don't care how much money you make, gang. You're a slave. Like you said, this is a big ass plantation. You're a slave. A lot of y'all don't like that, but it's the truth. And it's like, for me personally, I was just like, this can't be life. Even if I was making good money, like I told y'all, I could have went into I still would not be happy because I would have to get up every day. I didn't want to do none of that shit. The only job that would suffice for me that I wouldn't mind getting up every day and doing, I'll admit, is if I was a basketball recruiter. If I was recruiting for the NBA or something, or the WNBA. If I was doing something like that, that would be the only thing. And I probably would get tired of that too because of all the traveling. You wouldn't be able to have no love life. You barely see your family because you're traveling and shit all the time. That's even a stressful career because I looked into it. So it's just like, damn, I want to wake up every day and dictate my day. Because even if I had did that, I still would be under somebody else's time, under somebody else's thumb. They still would be dictating my life.
Yeah.
So hey, I'm just putting it out there. And if, like I said, if it don't apply to the fly, if you get up every day and you enjoy your job, you're blessed. Thank God for that. But I'm telling you, it's more people out here like me and like the guy in the video, D as well, that don't like that shit. We don't like getting up every day and being under somebody else's thumb. We want to dictate our day.
Can you play this clip from this movie called Office Space? I just sent it.
Of us together.
Damn. Hold on. I gotta.
Oh, my bad.
It's one of them where I gotta share my whole screen. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
You can hear it?
I don't know what happened to the academic therapist, and I don't know, maybe it was just shock and it's wearing off now. But when I saw that fat man keel over and die, Michael, we don't have a lot of time on this earth. We weren't meant to spend it this way. Human beings were not meant to sit in little cubicles staring at computer screens all day, filling out useless forms and listening to 8 different bosses drone on about mission statements of us together.
Yep.
Damn. He I'm laughing. You can't convince me, gang. Even if you get up every day like your job, you cannot convince me that you're supposed to get up every day and do that shit. I'm sorry, gang. Like,
and that was the 90s, fam. That was the 90s.
So now we at the point where niggas is like, if men like that is getting on camera and it's more than just him, it's mad. You can go on TikTok, it's mad people screaming at the screen like that. They sick of this shit. People have caught on to the scam. UBI around the corner because people are not finna keep punching the clock. People would rather get on they like, hey, fuck it. I just gonna get on government assistance. I'm gonna fill out this Section 8 voucher. You know what I'm saying? If I was a dude, I would just go get a whole bunch of hoes pregnant so I can get on Section 8. So I can get a Section 8 voucher. The more kids I got, the quicker I move up on the Section 8 voucher and get on Section 8. I know it's a 2-year thing with that now, but I'm just saying before the 2-year stuff kicked in, that would have been my mentality. Fuck it. I'm just gonna have a whole bunch of kids so that way we can get a Section 8 voucher. Because this shit ain't worth it. I can go grind and pay this little $50 rent. I'm just saying. I'm joking.
Right.
But but for real, is that real though? It's like, because bro, play this game for what? That's child support. No. I would have impregnated one woman and we would have been together. We would have been together, not married. We would have been together and she'd have been a single mom. You see, you catch my drift here? Yeah, ain't no child support. Somebody said, hell no. Hey, I'm just using that as an example though, as just how tired people is. And I think some people have done that shit for real to get Section 8 vouchers. Have more kids you got, quicker you move up on that voucher. But yeah, it's getting real out here. But other than that, y'all, we gotta hop off. We got this call coming up in about 20 minutes.
One more, the SEI. We didn't go real quick. The SEI article.
I don't see it.
Kyle tokenizes Hamilton Lane for fund on SEI.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
All right. So basically what happened was Kyle, which is a DeFi project, put a version of Hamilton Lane's Senior Credit Opportunities Fund called Scope on the blockchain, the SEI network. We talked about the SEI network, Say network last week. Hamilton Lane is a big investment firm that manages a lot of money, fam. Access comes through a feeder fund called the HL Scope, which invests into Scope via Kyle. So what tokenizing a fund means, imagine turning shares of a traditional investment fund into digital tokens. These tokens represent ownership and can be moved or used on blockchains like Say more easily. And this matters because private credit is hard to access. Tokenization can make it easier and faster for qualified institutional investors, and the tokens can be used as collateral in DeFi as a yield-bearing reserves in a stablecoin system. This is why DeFi is so important, fam. That gives them more utility than just buying and holding. And then the real-world asset trend, and what this could mean for, say, SEI, is that analysts think that bringing the big-name funds to SEI can attract more users and developers. And some analysts compare SEI setup to SUI's run-up like we talked about last week. So I wanted to mention that because this is institutional money involved with a company that we mentioned last week. So we're already seeing the proof that all this money is going into this network. So, yes.
Damn. So don't sleep on SEI. We talked about SEI last week, y'all. Y'all saw the price of it. 22 cents. Yeah, so it's mad cheap. So don't sleep on that one. Come on, TikTok with this dumbass puzzle piece. Ain't got the nerve to load up slow. But yeah, make sure y'all get into the rebalancing class. The rebalancing class is coming up quickly. The rebalancing class is going to be on Monday. Make sure y'all get into that class. Like we said, that is a between $700 to $1,400 course that we are selling for $175. Steve was very well versed in this space, very thorough with that, you know, explaining everything and giving you step-by-step instructions. So take advantage of that class. I can't emphasize it anymore. You learn how to rebalance your portfolio in DeFi. You earn multiple sources of income. Point blank, period. That's just what it is. You learn how to rebalance your portfolio. Listen, you're going to be a whole different beast. And then when the masses get in, sky's the limit. Everybody going to be running to you. You're going to be like, hey, you got 10 bands? I'll show you. Like, that's just how it's going to be. So, yeah, y'all, make sure y'all take advantage of that class. That's one of them classes where I don't know if that's going to be up for a resale. The resale value on that class is going to be much more than 175. Just because we gave the live out for the low. So I think the resale on that class is not going to be 175. So for those that's like, oh, I'm going to wait, I'm going to get it later. Nah, you might want to get it for 175 because I cannot promise you that it'll be 175 in a couple weeks. So take advantage of that 175 price. And I'm just being completely honest with you. Am I lying, D?
Nope.
I just told y'all that's a $700 to $1,400 course. We didn't even say, okay, we'll sell it for $350. We said we'll do an early bird for $150. And then the regular price will be $175. And if you in a Patreon, you get it for half off. That's a deal. That's a deal. Yep. You can't say we didn't look out at all whatsoever. So you can't say we didn't look out. So yeah, other than that, y'all, we'll see y'all tomorrow. We got to get on this Patreon call. That call's gonna be tomorrow. It'll be in the next 15 minutes, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me hop off. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all. If you're in the Patreon, we'll see you on the call in a minute. All right, y'all.
Kween and Dean, we're building things in this crypto world. Nothing's as fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick. Don't disrespect yourself. And look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So clean indeed, dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. Twirl with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in the flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game in the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it light to the dark. In this crypto revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you on the road, you better tune in tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. In every podcast episode, they set the pace in the hustle at the block to take light. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Kween and Dean,
this shit real. We're not. Oh my god. Oh my god.